We're going to talk about radios for healthcare. We're going to show you our recommended models and go over best use cases. Hey, I'm Dustin McKinney, VP of Marketing here at Wireless Solutions. Today I'm going to go over our most popular radios for healthcare, but first of all, let's go over 2 or 3 use cases as to why you would use radios in the healthcare market. Our first use case would probably be the most obvious is privacy. With healthcare, we have HIPAA compliance that we have to worry about. We don't want to broadcast patient information out loud over a loudspeaker or anything like that. So radios give us an easy path of communication one-to-many with enhanced privacy, so we're not broadcasting this out into open air with our digital models, such as the models that I'm going to show you here today. That privacy is going to allow us to communicate amongst staff, get critical information to the people that we need to get it to in a private manner. Use case number 2 would probably be staffing. When it comes with radios, we're able to allocate our staff as needed. So if we have a critical needs area over here where we need to pull staff from somewhere else, we can do so in an instant. That ability for one person to communicate to everybody or to be able to radio to someone specifically, you need a specific doctor, you need a dentist to come and address an immediate situation. We can eliminate hang time with cell phones or overhead paging and really get in touch with who we need to get in touch with instantaneously to get who we need there when we need them there. Third would be safety. Communication creates awareness. Awareness leads to safety, simply put. If in an emergency scenario, whether it be for your staff or whether it be for patients, most healthcare facilities, especially hospitals, have security teams on site. Radios allow us to reach them, again, instantaneously. Some of our models have enhanced safety features like the TLK25 I'll show you with an emergency button, so we can even trigger emergency alerts, look at indoor locations, so on and so forth, from a safety standpoint. And last but certainly not least would be the customer experience or the patient experience. All the things that I've already said kind of tie into a better experience for the people that you're waiting on in regards to patients. They're going to get faster attention, they're going to get prompter response times, they're going to see who it is that they need to see, so they're going to be a lot more pleasant. It's going to be a lot more pleasant experience for them. We could even integrate things such as customer help buttons. If they need to call for a doctor, they can press a button and it can send messages directly to your radios. So from a customer experience standpoint, that communication on the back end is going to give them a much more enjoyable experience. Okay, now let's look at some of our recommended models. First one is going to be the DTR series. There's several models available. Some of the older ones are the DTR 410, 550, 650, as well as the 600. Now we have the DTR 700, so this is standalone in the DTR series. These are 900 megahertz license free, so if anyone's concerned about FCC licensing, these are designated as license free by the government, so that's great, no license ever needed. But what do we get with this radio? We have a lot of flexibility from a group standpoint. We can have public groups, which is one-to-many. We can have private groups where we include specified staff in that group where only they hear those conversations. We can have an all-call feature. One thing that's nice about the DTR that makes these radios really popular for healthcare is you have a contact scroll list. So I can pull up my contacts just like if I had a cell phone. I pull up my phone book, find a specific radio, and call them directly one-to-one. So we're getting away from some of those HIPAA concerns. These are encrypted. You can have private groups where only those specific radios get those calls. That's nice, but there's also a PIN code in here that's unique to your radio profile. So from a privacy standpoint, a flexibility standpoint, these are really, really popular in healthcare industry. I'm going to do kind of a 2-for-1 special here and introduce Curve. So Curve is our newer lightweight Wi-Fi enhanced radio that is compatible with DTR. So all the benefits from a privacy standpoint are built into Curve, also called DLR 110, that's the model number, of the radio here. Now you'll notice we don't have a screen. So how do we get into some of that private call? These are Wi-Fi enhanced. So we have all the basic benefits, but from a call flexibility standpoint, I can now use simple voice prompts over Wi-Fi and call whoever it is that I want to get in touch with by name. I can leave voicemails. So if they're, hey, let's say they're currently tied up with a patient and I need to leave a message with them that says, hey, when you free up, come see me in room 209. I can do that, and it'll alert them that they have a message. So a lot, even more flexibility from the communication, messaging group standpoint is available with Curve using those Wi-Fi enhanced features. These work together out of the box, so you can mix and match with a fleet depending on how it is that you want to use it. More robust, a little bit easier to navigate some of the groups. Lightweight, much more popular with certain staff in certain offices like dental offices. DLR 110, also called Curve Radio, and the DTR 700. Next is going to be our TLK25 Wi-Fi radio. There is an LTE version coming in April of this year, 2024, that will have all the same benefits, but this radio right now talks over Wi-Fi only. One thing that's obviously noticeable about this is how lightweight it is. Very easy to carry. It can use any Bluetooth earpiece, so we don't even have to have a wired earpiece to use this, and we can still have private communications, AirPods, anything $30 on Amazon. It'll work with most Bluetooth technology. Wi-Fi, so you're only as good as your network within your location, but obviously healthcare facilities, dental offices, places like that, you have Wi-Fi throughout. We can have up to 5 Wi-Fi networks built in, programmed into one device. So we can have, really whatever range we need depending on however many networks we need to add in. Built-in voice assistant is in this without having to add on Wi-Fi enhanced features like we do with Curve. That's in this radio by default into the hardware. So I can call someone by name, I can call a group, I can leave an instant alert, for example, using a simple voice command with this voice assistant button. We have enhanced emergency settings with this radio. So indoor locating is available. If someone presses the emergency button to trigger an emergency event, it can alert all my other users who initiated the emergency. And if I have the dispatcher add-on where we can see location of devices, I can see where they are within my facility. Super popular, very flexible from a portability standpoint. I can wear this anywhere, throw it in my pocket. There's going to be a magnetic mount option available soon where I can just stick it anywhere on whatever uniform it is that I have. So that's the TLK25. All right, and last but not least is the SL300. This is our lightweight digital radio that's a little bit more simple. We don't have any of the call functionality, Wi-Fi enhanced. This is just a, hey, I need something to get the job done that's light enough to wear with scrubs or really any type of uniform. Digital, up to 99 channels in this radio. Proven technology. We do have some added privacy on the digital side where we can enhance our privacy settings. Simple, easy to use, durable. It's going to hold up well over time. That's the SL300. All right, these are our most popular radios and use cases for healthcare. If you have any additional questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.